Howdy doody guys, it's Lara here from Rapture Arts, and I'm here to talk to you about your Fireman to pole stand. So this is the first time we're actually going to look at creeping up that pole a little bit, and it's not as scary as it sounds. The main thing to remember is it's about the legs. It's not all about the arms. If you think of it, if you're watching a rock climber climb up a wall and they were only using their hands to get up that wall and they weren't using their legs, that would be absolutely bonkers. Yeah? That would be absolutely beyond it. That's crazy strength. But what they do is they use the big muscles. They use the big muscles in their legs to push them up instead of lifting themselves up that climbing wall. Yeah? A little bit less bonkers now. We're going to do the same thing on the pole. We're going to use our legs to push through our legs to stand up that pole. Now a good way to practice is to get yourself into a squat position. So I'm going to hold on to the pole at face height. I'm going to come down. I'm going to wrap one leg in front, one leg behind and squeeze it, squeezing between my knees. And I'm going to stand up. I'm not using my hands, I'm using my legs to stand up. That is the same motion that you were going to use for your fireman to pole stand. Now, you notice I said to put the pole between your knees. If the pole is between your knees, you have this much distance to come up the pole, that big of an angle. If the pole slides all the way down here, you only have this much space. You're going up the pole that much, and it doesn't feel like you achieve. So you want the pole between your knees to make the most effective use of that angle of that lever to get yourself up and to feel like you've gotten yourself up. Yeah? Now you hear me talking about up. That is the main thing you need to think of with your fireman to pole stand. Everything goes up. If you think of bringing yourself to the pole, your legs slide down. You haven't gone up the pole. So you want to really focus on that whole up thing. Now with the up thing, I find a lot of people try and lead with the chest, looking up, trying to get up like that. Now, if you try and do a sit up on the floor, you're looking where you're going. Yeah? Have you ever tried to do a sit up and look behind you? It's like suddenly you've deactivated your abs. You're not holding this all tight anymore because you've leaned back. So we don't want to do that on the pole. We want to think of ourselves as a rocket ship. Rocket ship our torso up. We don't want to deactivate our abs to pull up. Okay? But a lot of people feel like they need to lead with the chest to help them look and see where they're going. Watch the pole, keep your torso straight like a rocket ship, and shoot yourself up into the sky. Okay, so it's not necessarily that simple. Let's have a look. We're going to go back to the very first fireman, the basic fireman that we learned. So we've got as much skin contact on the pole as we've got. So we have our outside leg in front of the pole, all of the skin of the calf on the pole. Our inside leg is behind, again, all of the skin of the shin. The pole is between our knees and we're squeezing in our basic spin grip. From there, as you squeeze, we're going to shoot up like a rocket ship, keeping ourselves nice and straight, pushing through our legs to bring ourselves up to the pole. Remember, we're not bringing ourselves to the pole, we're going up. What my head needs everything to think up. So a lot of people will come up into the fireman's pole stand and they still be holding here. When I do it, I come up and I bring my hand up, just because my head needs everything to go up, 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 up. Okay, so it's completely up to you as to what you do. If you just need to really hold on and go, yep, oh, okay, I'm here, that's fine. But if you need your head to think and up, then you can do that too. So we'll start with our basic fireman. Our inside hand comes up, we roll our shoulder back, outside hand comes across. We're going to step on our inside leg, bring our outside leg in front, and once we've just started our spin, we're going to squeeze. Squeeze, hips up, hand up. stabilize it however you move. Yeah, the main thing, once you start that spin, squeeze, rocket ship up. Inside hand up, roll the shoulder back. Outside hand comes across. Step on the inside leg, into our fireman, squeeze, hips up, hand up. Yeah? So I hope that helps. It's a really good way to get yourself used to that movement up the pole without adding too many more changes, so that when it comes to learning your climb, it makes more sense. Yeah? Just make sure you're using your legs, you're keeping your torso straight, watching the pole, shooting yourself up like a rocket ship. I hope that helps. Have fun. Enjoy the journey. Thank you.